Keep advocating for your own fucking demise then.
If you disagree with me, black people, you are advocating for your own demise. Just like Ethan wasn't criticizing Hassan, he was advocating for a genocide. Do you see the connection here?
Can you shut the fuck up when it comes to black folks? You really don't want to talk about us unless it comes from voting. When is the last time you spoke about Sudan? I'm gonna fucking ether you. Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist language in this fucking chat? Suck my fucking cock, okay?
Holy shit.
You stupid fucking radlib. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my chat.
Oh my God.
Fucking stupid, moronic, fucking radlib nonsense. Suck my fucking dick. Fuck you.
What was rad lib about what he said? See, this is the shit I'm talking about. People act like Hassan is this like socialist hero, but anybody who pushes him on race, he immediately pulls the identity politics card and tells them they are being just like a liberal shill. Because I think that's what's happening here. He's dismissing him as a rad lib, which means he doesn't have valid criticism. He's just using identity politics, talking about racism to make Hassan look bad. That's it. That is the black person's point in chat. They are just here to make Hassan look bad. They aren't allowed to bring anything up related to race because they're just manipulating and essentially playing their black card to get to him. This is crazy. I want to listen to this again.
Clown take. Can you shut the fuck up when it comes to black folks? You really don't want to talk to...
First of all, look at this.
Clown take. Can you shut the fuck...
The black community, this is so on the nose for like white leftists to talk about the black community as if they are black. The black community love voting for Richie Torres, who is taking millions from AIPAC despite his district being one of the poorest in the country. They seriously think like this. They, meaning all black people are a monolith, they're all stupid rad libs, and leftists should not try to build a coalition with black people.
Up when it comes to black folks, you really don't want to talk about us unless it comes from voting. When is the last time you spoke about Sudan? I'm gonna fucking ether you. Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist language in this fucking chat? Suck my fucking cock, okay? You stupid fucking radlib. Get the fuck out of here. Get the
Hang
fucking
on.
cock.
Someone said something.
Radical activist language in this fucking chat. Suck my fucking cock. Okay?
Look at all the most likely white people laughing, saying W, owned him, like gleefully enjoying Hassan being a piece of shit to this black person in chat. This is what happens when you call out Hassan.
Okay.
Stop speaking for me, white ass chatters. Not surprised that's happening to you in Hassan's chat, because socialists feel like they are, by being a socialist, they have the right to speak about people of color any way they want, because what they're fighting for is more important than racism, more impactful.
You stupid fucking radlib. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my chat.
Jesus.
Fucking stupid, moronic, fucking radlib nonsense. Suck my fucking dick. Fuck.
What did he say that was rad lib nonsense? Right? He just said, like, stop talking about black people as if you know anything. And of course, he can't be like, yo, you're right, I don't. He has to be like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you're not allowed to call out any other genocide that's happening, right? Hassan can abuse the Palestinian genocide all he wants to escape blame for things, but not anybody else. Like this level, he is not well. This level of anger is fucking crazy. Oh, leftists have been doing this forever about black people. And gay people and women. Oh, we don't need to traffic in identity politics. That's just manipulating the voters. That's just pandering. Okay. They keep talking about this big tent, right? That Bernie wants to build. But for some reason, the big tent just includes more white people who only care about the economy and have no like intersectional oppression.
You think you have a pass in here to fucking speak like this? Get the...
Using that language with a black person is crazy to me. Talking about whether or not they have a pass, that's kind of weird.
Speak like this? Get the fuck out. You think you have a pass in here to fucking speak like this?
Look how happy everybody is. It's crazy. These people just like feed on the toxicity.
Get the fuck out of here. Dumb fuck. You think I'm gonna fucking baby you?
Do you gonna baby you because you're black? Like, no one's asking to be babied. But you see how quickly he just dismisses anyone who like slightly disagrees with him as a liberal, a rad lib, like all of these, like, what did he say today? Screenagers. Like he just like creates and perpetuates this vocabulary of like othering terms that make people that like dehumanize people. Like, you're not a person, you're a rad lib, you're a little shitty screenager. There's so many of them. He just has so many like categories for people that he fucking hates. There was an insane chat that I missed. Oh God. What does KEKW mean? Radlibs get out. What did I miss?
Fuck you. You think you have a pass in here to fucking speak like this? Get the fuck out of here.
They're just beating you. All right, what does KEKW mean? Is a laugh? What the fuck? That don't make no sense.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, cater to me, someone said. What's interesting is, like, Hassan, you are catering to people. So to act like you don't cater to anyone is bullshit. You cater to these fucking privileged little white people who have never worked a real job. And you cater to neo-Nazis. But you're not, like, rehabilitating them. You're just giving them a place to point their anger and just spray it. Like, look at this chat. Oh, you're woke if you talk about people being black.
Dumb fuck. You think
Someone said I'm Sudanese. Classic lib to care about Sudan. Classic lib to bring up race. Ew. Literally shit that like far right assholes say. Oh, it's the K-Hive. Okay, now we're doing misogynoir as well. For no reason. Suddenly Kamala Harris is catching shit.
Go ahead. Go post a fucking clip about how much of a fucking white supremacist I am. Suck my dick. Annoying. Dumb fuck.
He already knows he fucked up, and now he's saying that. Oh, now I know you're going to share a clip. Dude, that's real bad.
God damn, dude.
Talk your shit, Cling.
This kind of attitude is so insanely repulsive. Like, what?
It's repulsive to bring up intersectionality. It's repulsive because you don't know shit about racism, I think. Like, why else are you so afraid to talk about racism, to take criticism from people who don't look like you or think like you, right? Like, this is a much more public and ignorant version of the way he treated feminists who tried to call him in. When they said, a lot of times your stuff comes off as misogynistic. And he was like, yeah, but if I change, like if I like read more stuff and like learn more and listen to you guys, I'm just going to be faking it. It's just going to be performative. Like, this man is incapable of intersectional growth. So he decides to just act like that is unnecessary and is a distraction from the real work, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Because race and economics and class and gender are all tied together. And so to act like discussing racism is somehow distracting from economics and class, acting like talking about women's rights isn't useful to the revolution, you're just making the same mistakes that socialists and other extreme radicals have made before you. And that's sidelining marginalized communities. He sucks.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? We're talking about fucking creating a larger, broad, people-backed movement, and
you're in here talking about being black? It's only a people-backed movement if we're all colorblind and we don't acknowledge the role that race plays, and we don't center black people in conversations about black people. His idea of a people-backed movement is so narrow. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work.
we're talking about fucking repulsive. Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
How do people
We're
watch
talking
him?
about fucking creating a larger, broad, people-back movement and fucking creating solidarity, and you immediately got root.com article regurgitators in here.
The root.com, by the way, is a black-run news outlet. So now he's just like shitting on black journalists. This is really wild. This is fucking racist as hell. We're trying to create solidarity. So stop being so fucking black in my chat. You need to fucking assimilate and stop caring about race. And only care about what I, a fucking white man, care about. Because my opinions are the objective fact. My experience is the absolute truth, is the default. And any deviation from that is a distraction. Like, this is crazy. Oh, this person doesn't actually care about anything. They're just regurgitating black articles at me. Holy fuck.
A larger...
When did this happen?
God damn, dude. This kind of attitude is so insanely repulsive. Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? We're talking about...
He's trying to call you in and ask you to stop talking about black people like you know anything. That's what it seems like. But this is what I mean when I say this is the atmosphere for criticism that he has created. Look how everyone is just like lapping up the blood, right? It's like the fucking Colosseum. It's like a public flogging. So yeah, these fucking bloodthirsty people, if they have a problem with something you did, they're going to be giving you the business.
About fucking creating a
larger
penis.
Jared Lawrence gave $2. T-minus 5 minutes until watch goes off Lego.
Oh God.
Broad
I think it's
people
7
back
minutes.
movement and fucking
I don't know.
creating solidarity, and you immediately got root.com article regurgitators in here instantly being like, sweetie, you don't understand black people. Shut the fuck up.
You don't. Just because you want to build a movement, which I don't see the movement coalescing, doesn't mean you understand black people. I don't understand everything black people experience and feel and go through. Why are you mad that you're being told an objective fact? Just because you're a socialist doesn't mean you get the fucking download of of all of the experiences of marginalized people. Why is he so mad about this?
God damn. That attitude left a long fucking time ago. It doesn't work. Okay.
And mind you, he does have black people in his audience who he has desensitized to this kind of criticism of blackness. Oh, what do you fucking read blackroot.com? You fucking lib black person. And they're like, yeah, get him, Hassan. It's fucking sad.
Okay? Keep advocating for your own fucking demise then. Doesn't work.
Oh! Either listen to me and take my abuse, black person, or it's your fault. It will be your demise.
That attitude left a long fucking time ago. It doesn't work, okay? Keep advocating for your own fucking demise then.
If you disagree with me, black people, you are advocating for your own demise. If you don't fall in line with me, if you don't agree with everything I say, if you don't sit by and watch me verbally abuse black people who question me, then you, black person in chat, are advocating for your own demise. You're not criticizing me, you're advocating for your demise. Just like Ethan wasn't criticizing Hassan, he was advocating for a genocide. Do you see the connection here? It's never about criticizing Hassan. Hassan is larger than life. He is bigger than one person, than one man, right? And so anything you say about Hassan, any criticism you have of the things he does and says, your real ulterior motive is actually very malicious, and you're so fucking stupid, black person, that you don't realize Hassan actually has the answer to your problems, and you trying to defend yourself is you advocating for your own demise. Wow. Holy shit. They can clip me. I don't give a fuck. Because I was literally imitating their god. So go ahead and clip me. I'll play him side by side. Let's fucking go. Wow. I mean, that is like textbook white male rage. It's textbook I don't see color. Like, it's so Republican. And I'm sorry that I don't have like fancy made up portmanteau words to describe it, like Hassan does for like everything that happens that he disagrees with. But it just feels very, dismissive, condescending, violent. To tell black people that they don't know what's good for them, and that if you criticize him, you are working toward your own demise. That's what he literally said. 1 minute. I was just about to say 1 minute till the beep. And again, there are, without a doubt, black people sitting in that chat and listening to that. That's really fucking sad. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe your ears. That black person needed to be shamed because they're too fucking stupid to get behind me and assimilate in my community. We'll deal with racism later. Like, this is such a classic white male leftist opinion where they're way up here where literally nothing impacts them. The government is shut down, and Hassan probably knows exactly 0 people who are suffering right now because of that. My friends are a 2-mother household. One of them is in the military. The other one is out of work, cannot find work, and her wife now has no paycheck. There it goes. Like, none of this shit, and I'm like panicking for my friends. Like, these are my best friends, right? They have 2 kids. They just moved across the country because of the military, and they have no income coming in. Nothing. Nothing. Hassan and people like him can play up here and talk about theory and, you know, have all these big ideas about revolution, right? And they can shit on incrementalism. They can shit on like not on racism, but people focusing on racism because none of it impacts them. Hassan's life has not changed at all since Trump got elected, right? He's not down in the dirt like the rest of us, trying to make a living, trying to support our family and friends, right? Like, my sister and her husband have had to talk about whether they need to sell their fucking house, right? And my niece's cancer medicine almost put them on the fucking street. Hassan doesn't know anybody like this. And so he can talk like big and lofty about like how Trump is just as bad as Kamala would have been and all this shit because he doesn't know anybody who would be impacted by cancer research being shut down or the government being shut down, right? So he can do all of this shit. But what he forgets is that this is not reality. Reality is not up here. This is not where the people, the populace are, unless you are just talking to other white people. Down here, racism does fucking matter. And it compounds classism and class issues and the economics. Sexism matters, and it compounds the issues. Think about daycare. Think about having kids in general that you can't fucking afford. Think about making less money than a man. And it gets worse and worse and worse for different minorities of women. It's very arrogant for him to scoff at people who are actually struggling and say that their problems don't matter as much as this movement he's building. But meanwhile, he's talking this huge game about building this movement, this solidarity, but he can't find solidarity with fucking black people who have a different lived experience than him and want to be represented. He doesn't want solidarity. He wants people fucking lockstep behind him. To me, solidarity is we're locking arms together. I see you, you see me. We see each other's struggles and we fight to fix them all. Not this one white guy decided the most important thing is X. And so our solidarity is shutting the fuck up about the real things that are impacting us every day and not distracting from the white guy's one single point of light. That is so fucking ego-driven. That is so white supremacist coded. That is so patriarchy coded. And I am so tired of internet leftists continuing to just coronate these out of touch, arrogant, egotistical white men who have no ability to actually organize in their community, organize online, create any sort of coalition across different factions. They are entertainers. They are not community organizers or politicians. They do not know how to fucking do it. They have never built anything that means anything. They did nothing of substance for Gaza. They did nothing of substance to stop Trump getting elected. And they have the audacity to sit there and tell black people to shut the fuck up about their experiences in the US, to shut the fuck up about another genocide that's happening that's getting no attention. While they couch their own bad behavior in the fact that they are fighting against a genocide and they are fighting for the rights of all of us, right? But no, they're not. They are just fucking egomaniacs and they like control. So if it's not clear, fuck Hasan Piker. And it's always been fuck Hasan Piker. I mean, I've seen people talking about like, oh, Graham is just sucks Ethan's dick and that's why she doesn't like Hasan. Listen, I haven't liked that fucking 2-bit frat boy since he was on the Young Turks. Since I first heard him talking about identity politics as if he knew literally anything about any identity but his own. As if he wasn't trafficking in identity politics by specifically only speaking to other young white men and alienating literally everyone else. He fucking sucks. I never watched Leftovers because of it. I was really disappointed that it even existed. Truly could not listen to more than 5 minutes of him just mumbling and trying to sound smart by saying the same canned responses over and over again. Unwatchable. And it's only gotten worse. He sucks. He's a bad person. I don't like him. I don't think he's done anything good for any movement in this country. I think he's just ripped people apart, driven us further apart, and has made dehumanizing people who disagree with him a sport. And all that's done is create an antisocial, angry mob who sits in his chat and waits for him to abuse other people who watch him. Scared to criticize him, scared to speak out and say something that is off the script. Like that's cult behavior. That is a cult of personality. It is not about a movement. What movement has Hasan created? What movement has he contributed to materially? He could, oh man, the shit that he would be able to do if he wasn't so obsessed with his own fucking image and he wasn't so captured by his audience. He's squandering his platform. He is squandering his platform in order to cater to the most extreme people in it. And I think, personally, if we want to talk about identity politics, I'm sick of the white male identity, the straight white male identity, taking up all the air in the room when we talk about politics, when we talk about courting votes and making like a coalition of any kind. Everybody just wants to talk about the fucking poor white guys and how lonely and sad they are. I am sick of that identity being the one that everyone focuses on and everyone throws around while shitting on everybody else. I don't think that's the way forward. I don't think I don't think in 2025 the way forward is all of us lining up behind some fucking white male straight egomaniac who doesn't even tell anyone who he's dating. Personally, that's not what normal people want. Like he has such a skewed view of reality because A, he's rich, right? Rich, male, white, straight. Already a skewed version of reality. Now add in that he's famous and is constantly getting positive feedback from however many followers he has, right? Like 1 million, 2 million, whatever it is, if it's more than that. That is a skewed version of reality. So why do people trust him to lead a movement? What real job has he ever worked? Why is he considered by anyone the voice of the populace? I've said it before, and I will surely say it again. His whole thing is about critiquing people in power. He is a fucking person in power. And I don't think that he's using it appropriately. I don't think he's using it right. Dude has no fucking idea what, I mean, he comes from horse dancing. This man does not understand what it takes to build a revolution, what it takes to build a movement, what it takes to actually have a big tent party and get along with people and help all boats rise. He has no fucking idea how to do that. He fucking sits in his room and like emotionally masturbates all day. Cat's climbing on things. He has never known hardship. If he's crashing, I mean, look the way he's crashing out over getting a lick of criticism, a splinter of the shit that he sicks on other people. This man has never known hardship in his life. On what planet are we anointing him the leader of any revolution? It makes no sense. What does he have? No one is in a tighter hug box than him. Truly. This is why I don't fuck with internet leftists, right? Like, I am a leftist, but I don't fuck with internet leftists because they're full of shit. They're not doing anything. They are completely useless. They are completely unproductive. Like, just today, I saw this motherfucker who was shitting on Zoran already. Already shitting on Zoran. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Oh, it's almost done. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, the terminally online left. So this person says, fuck Zoran Mamdani. Oh, it's not going to zoom in. That's fine. Him saying at the beginning of his campaign that his purpose was to improve or restore the Democratic Party should have been an immediate deal breaker. Yeah, we should definitely have to start everything from scratch and not use the power that already exists and build on that and improve that. How fucking stupid are you? The moral of the story is that contrary to popular belief, candidates who call themselves socialists winning elections is not necessarily good for popularizing socialism. So socialists winning isn't good. I don't want Cuomo to get elected, but I also can't bear the idea of Mamdani getting rewarded for his snakery. I wish they could both lose. That's not how fucking elections work. This is the kind of brain rot that Hassan has created. He has created a class of spoiled fucking babies who don't know how to live and operate in a society, who don't understand that the choices they make, just because they don't impact them directly, have real consequences on other people. But as long as their principles are in order, as long as they can sleep at night, they don't give a fuck. Yes, bitch. Yes. Hell
Thank you for
yeah.
subscribing.
I mean, this is exactly what ContraPoints was talking about when she said they don't want power. People in that community, online leftists is what I call them. They don't want power. They just want to critique people in power. So anybody who makes it out of the mud, any working class person who decides to serve their country in a political role as a public servant, paid by the people, anybody who actually gets elected is immediately suspect. How does that how does that make any sense, guys? How does that make any fucking sense? What is your plan? What is the plan? Yeah, we gotta kick everyone out. We gotta put everything out. Okay, then what? Then what do we do? What is the fucking plan? Hassan doesn't want a revolution. He just wants to be like the king baby of the online left. He doesn't want to lose his place as the armchair revolutionary of Gen Z. This man has never had to build anything except an audience on Twitch. He's never had, and even that was mostly given to him, right? Because he had the leg up of getting on TYT. What has he built? What has he collaborated with others on to make better in a real way for literally anybody in the working class? Nothing. Zero. But keep yelling at black people. And telling them they don't know what's best for them. It's an interesting strategy to say out of one side of your mouth, you're saying, I want to build solidarity and we're building a movement and it's all about all of us together and all the people together. And then the other side, you're like, shut up, black people. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what's actually good for you. You don't know the way to free yourselves, but I do. I have the answer to everything. How dare you say I don't understand you, black people? I'm a socialist, so I understand everyone. I am a perfect empath. Arrogant. The fucking arrogance. You cannot build community with that kind of arrogance. You're building a mob. That's not a community. And now your mob is turning on you. And no one feels bad. No one feels bad for you. But Kate, he's raised thousands of his viewers' dollars for charitable causes. Okay. Thank you to his generous fans for donating that money. These people fucking suck, man. Now, unlike Hassan, I'm going to give you a place to put this anger. Tomorrow, protests are happening all over the U.S., potentially worldwide. They're the 5051 protests, 50501. They're happening everywhere. I'm going to one with my wife here in Massachusetts. Holler if you see me. Get out and get angry and find ways to plug into your actual community. Donating money through a streamer who then takes credit for it is much less helpful than meeting other people in your community and organizing with them. You'll probably meet at every rally, at every protest, there is your local socialist group. If you're very new to politics, check them out. I have my opinions about them, but they have been very, very helpful at mobilizing people. Like a long time ago, way back, there was a huge March for Equality down in DC, and they fundraised and got the buses together and got us all down there. They do a lot of potlucks. They have a lot of meetings.
And she's also gay.
Habanero Sriracha just gave $20.
Thank you,
I'll be in
Habanero.
PDX.
Habanero is just the benefactor of this stream tonight. Shout out. Yeah, Habanero is going to be at the Portland rally, so look for a guy who's carrying a lot of cash, and probably is in Mariners clothes. But yeah, go meet people, go talk to people at the rallies. Like, don't just go to a rally and then go home and feel really good about it. Find ways that you can plug in, and it doesn't have to be something super time consuming, right? Like, even if you learn things that you want to like flyer your town with, whatever it is, like do something real after tomorrow. Like make a commitment to do something real, to do some kind of service, even if it's just volunteer work for, people who need food or like transportation or anything like that. Like just do something that makes your community better to spite Hassan, who's doing nothing.